is a simple interest. Its interest rate is 10%. The given of this is P is equals to 5,000. Its rate, again, it's 10% or 0.1. Time is 3 years. And the formula is I is equals to PRT. So 5,000 multiplied by 0.1 multiplied by 3 is equals 1,500.
Is the interest of Metrobank. Let's write the formula. Amount of the ends is equals to principal multiplied by 1 plus rate over time confounded. Let's write the given. Principal is 5,000, rate is 0.15, time is 3 years, and is 2 or semi-annually. $5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.15 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. 5,000. Let's solve the 0.15 over 2 is equals 1 plus 0.075 raised to the power of 2 times 3 is equals 6. Again, 5,000. Add the 0.075 raised to the power of 6. 5,000 multiplied by 1.543301526, and the total amount is 7,716.507628.
A is our amount, P is our principal, R is our rate, and time. Time was 3 years, so we put 3-2 because it's semi-annually. And rate is 3.5%, which was 0.035. P was 5,000. So the compound formula is A equals P 1 plus R over N times T. A equals 5,000 because our principal is 5,000. 1 plus 0.035 over 2. 2 times 3. 0.035 divided by 2 was 0.0175. So we put 1 plus 0.0175. 6 because 3 times 2 is 6 equals 5,000 1.0175 6, and then we put the 5,000 and 1.0175 power of 6 is equals to 1.10970235421, and the amount is 5,000 times 1.109735421 is equals to 5,548 548.51177105, and that is the amount.
Hello, we are going to compute the interest of BPI. So the interest rate of BPI is 0.6125%, and it is simple interest. So we are going to use this formula, which is I equals principal times rate times time. So our principal here is 5,000 and our rate here is 0.006125. So we converted the percentage to decimal, and the time here is 3 years. So what are we going to do here is we are going to substitute the values. So 5,000 times 0.006125 times 3. So now we are going to calculate this. 5,000 times 0.006125 times 3, and the answer is 91.87.5. So we are going to round it off to the nearest hundreds, which is 91.88. So here's the interest of the BPI.
Hello, so today I will be computing the interest of Philippine Land Bank. Let us write down the formula. Amount at the end is equal to principal interest multiplied by 1 plus rate over times compounded, raised to the power of times compounded multiplied by time. Now let us write the given principal interest 5,000. Rate is equal to 0.350 time 3 years and is due semi-annually. I did not convert the rate because it is already given in a decimal form. 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.350 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. Again, let us input the principal interest and solve for 0.350 over 2, which is 0.175. So it would be 1 plus 0.175 raised to the power of 2 times 3, which is 6. Again, input the principal interest, add 1 plus 0.175, which is 1.075, then raise it to the power of 6. So then 5,000 multiplied by 2.631644367. So the total amount at the end is 13,158.22184 pesos.
Hi guys, so let me show you the simple interest and the total amount of money paid back at the end of the time in BDO or Banco DR. BDO offers simple interest, so let me show you the PRTIA and let us solve. Principal interest is 5,000, rate is 7.00% or 0.07, time is 3 years, and the simple interest and the total amount we will solve. Let us start with writing the formula, which is I equals principal times rate times time. So we have 5,000 times 0.07 times 3. So the equal amount is 1,050. After that, let us solve for the total amount of money paid back at the end of the time, which is A equals to P, open parenthesis 1 plus RT, close parenthesis. That is equals to 5,000, open quantity 1 plus another open quantity 0.07, close quantity, open quantity 3, and close quantity. First, let us solve for the 1 plus open quantity 0.07. Now we have 5,000, open quantity 1.07, close quantity, and another open quantity 3, then close quantity. Now let us multiply 1.07 and 3. That is equals to 3.21, so now it is 5,000 times 3.21. Now last, let us solve for the total amount, 5,000 times 3.21. Now the total amount of money paid back at the end of the time is 16,050.
Good day. Today we're going to be computing a security bank. The interest rate is 5% and it is a simple interest. Let us write the given. Principal interest 5,000, rate 5% equals to 0.05% time 3 years. I equals to PRT. Now let's multiply 5,000 times 0.05 times 3. And the answer is 750. Lastly, let's put the total I equals to 750.
So today we will be computing the interest of PNB Bank. The principal is 5,000. Rate is equals to 3.5%, and let's convert it into decimal, and that is 0.035. Time is 3 years, and let's compute. 5,000 multiplied by 0.35 and also multiplied to 3. First, let's just multiply the 5,000 and 0.35, and the answer is 175. 175 multiplied to 3 is equals to 525, and that's the final interest of PNP Bank.
Bank of Commerce, the rate is 28%. The formula is amount equals to principal interest multiplied by 1 plus rate over times compounded raised to the power of times compounded multiplied by time. Write the given. The principal is 5,000. Rate equals to 0.28 and time is 3 years. Times compounded equals 2 semi 5, copy the 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.28 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3 copy the 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 2.28 over 2 raised to the power of 6. Copy the 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.28 divided by 2 equals to 0.14 raised to the power of 6, and copy 5,000 plus to 1.14 raised to the power of 6, and copy 5,000 1.14 raised to the power of 6 equals to 2.194972624, and 5,000 multiplied by 2.194972624 equals to 10.974.86312.
The bank that was assigned to me is Maybank. Maybank. So the interest rate is 2.50%, or it is equal to 0.025. Now the type of interest is compound interest. The given is principal that cost is 5,000 pesos. The time that was given is 3 years. The compounded, which is equal to 2, which is semi-annually. So for the formula, we have the amount at the end is equal to principal 1 plus R, which is rate, and N is for our semi-annually. Copy at the upper right, which is N, and T for time. So now let's solve it. So copy 5,000 for principal, 5,000, copy 1 plus, copy the rate, 0.25 over N, copy 2, put 2 at the upper right, and then goes and open parenthesis of 3, which is our time, which is 3 years. Still copy 5,000 and so copy 1. So now let's divide 0.025 over 2. That is equal to 0.0125. And then let's multiply 2 times 3, which is 6. Still copy 5,000. Now let's add both of this, and that is equal to 1.0125. Then still copy the 6, still copy the 5,000. Now for this, let's multiply the 1.0125 times 6. That is 1.077383181. So for the final answer, let's multiply the 5,000 to 1.077383181. So that is equal to 5,386.92. So here is the final answer that we are finding. That is the amount at the end.
So I will be computing for the interest of the DBP, the Development Bank of the Philippines, which is compound interest. First, I use the formula, which is principal multiplied by 1 plus rate over times compounded raised to the power of times compounded times time. For the principal, we have 5,000, our rate is 0.001, our time is 3 years, and our time compounded is 2 since it's only semi-annual. So it's 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.001 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. I first solve for the given in the parentheses, which is 1 plus 0.001 over 2. This gave us 1.0005. After that, I multiply the 2 times 3, which is 6. And then we simply raise the 1.0005 to the power of 6, which gave us 1.003003753. And then we multiplied it to the given principal, which is 5,000, to get 5,015.018763.
RCBC Bank, the interest rate of RCBC is 0.015%. The RCBC Bank is a compound interest. The principal is 5,000 and rate is 0.0015 and time is 3 years and 2. A equals 5,000 1 plus 0.0015 and 5,000 1 plus 0.00075. 2 times 3 is equal 6. Another 5,000 times 0.00075 6 equals 5,000 1.1.00450 8446 8446, and the final answer is A, 5,000 20 022.54. Bye bye, John.
We computing the interest of this formula. First, write down all the formula. Amount at the end equals the principal rate multiplied by 1 plus rate or divide times compounded power by times compounded plus time. Write down the given principal rate 5,000, rate 0.65%, converting to decimal rate 0.065 times 3 years times compounded to semi-annually. Because then the principal interest 5,000 multiplied by 1 is 0.0065 over 2 to the power of 2 times 3. So let's solve this one. Now 0.0065 divide 2 is 1 plus 0.00325 to the 6. Write down again the 5,000 plus 1.00325 6 to 1.00 1.00325 6 to 5,000 1.019 659,126 times 5,000 plus amount at the end equals 5,098.30 pesos.
is West Bank compound interest. Interest rate is 0.200% or 0.002. Amount at the end is equal to principal interest multiplied to 1 plus rate over times compounded raised to the product of times compounded and time. The principal interest is 5,000. The interest rate is 0.002. The time is 2 years and the end is 2. Amount at the end is equal to 5,000 multiplied to 1 plus 0.002 over 2 and raised to the product of 2 and 3. 5,000 multiplied to 1 plus 0.002 divided by 2 equals 0.001 raised to the product of 2 times 3, which is 5,000 times 1.00601502 is equal to 5,030.08.
Today, I will be computing the interest rate of China Bank. The type of interest I will be using is a compound interest. First, we need to write the formula of a compound interest. Then P is equal to 5,000. R is equal to 20%. And decimal point is equal to 0.2. T is equal to 3. Lastly, N is equal to 2 semi-annually. Then we need to distribute it in our formula. $5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.2 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. First, we need to compute inside the parentheses and the exponent. 5,000 multiplied by 1.1 raised to the power of 6. Then, we compute the parentheses and the exponent. 5,000 multiplied by 1.771561. Then we compute it. The total amount is equal to 8,857.81.
Today, I'll be computing the interest rate of Asia United Bank. The type of interest I'll be using is a compound interest. First, we need to write the formula of a compound interest. P is equal to 5,000. R is equal to 0.100%. We need to convert it into decimal, 0.001. N is equal to 2 semi-annually. Lastly, T is equal to 3 years. The next thing that we do is we need to distribute it in our formula. 5,000 multiplied by 1 plus 0.001 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. We need to compute inside the parentheses an exponent 5,000 multiplied by 1.005 raised to the power of 6. We need to compute the parentheses and exponent 5,000 multiplied by 1,003,003,753. So the total amount that we compute is equal to 5015.02.
Let's calculate the compound interest for an investment of 5,000 with an annual interest rate of Producers Bank, which is 0.54% or 0.0054% semi-annually over 3 years. So we have the given here. P is equals to 5,000, the rate which is 0.0054. The number of time interest is semi-annually or 2, and the time which is 3 years. The formula for compound interest is A is equals to P times 1 plus rate over N raised to the power of N times T. Now, let's start to calculate for the total amount. We have the A is equals to 5,000 times 1 plus 0.0054 over 2 raised to the power of 2 times 3. So, for the answer of 0.0054 over 2, we have 0.0027. So, in total, we have A is equals to 54 times 1 plus 0.0027 with the exponent of 6. Next is we are going to calculate for the 1 plus 0.0027. We have here 5,000 times 1.0027 for the answer with raised to the power of 6. Next is 5,000 times 1.016309744. So we have here right now the total amount for our problem, which is 5,081.55.
So our leaders gives us different banks so that we can conduct some research if how much is the interest of that bank. And my bank is Metropolitan Bank. The interest of Metropolitan Bank, or the rate of it, is 0.05. So Metropolitan Bank is compound interest. The P is 5,000 and the rate is 0.05, and we will convert it into decimals, so it will become 0.0005. The time is 3 and N is 2. So may ara na siya formula pero wala ko nabutang sa video. So 5,000 1 plus 0.005 divided by 2 times 3. So, ang sa dalom is i-divide mo na ang 0.0005 divided by 2. Tapos, nag-amo na 0.00025. And ang sa babaw, ang 2 times 3 is amo na. Tapos, next step is you're going to add it. So, 1 plus 0.00025. Calculate mo ang 1.00025 raised to the power of 6, and nag-amo na siya ang answer. So pagkatapos na is imo na siya i-multiply sa 5,000 tas amo na ang imo answer.